Welcome back to The Great Outdoors. We're in Columbia County, Briar Creek Lake Reservoir, and joining me right now is John Oast. He knows everything about fishing in Columbia and Mountour County. And John, thanks for joining us. We're not going to talk about just fishing here today, but all over these two counties, what's fishing like?
It's a very diverse fishery. Now, most people know of Columbia and Mountour County because of the Susquehanna River. Runs right down between them, right? But we're here again at Briar Creek. It's one of our impoundments, one of our reservoirs here. There's a number of lakes like here, Chillisquaque over at Montour Preserve, some smaller impoundments too. But a lot of these secondary fisheries in the creeks, you have everything from largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, muskie, trout, you name it, all within Columbia and Mountour counties.
So John, we're going to drop a line in here, and what kind of fish are in this particular lake and reservoir?
Well, here actually has a pretty large biomass. Most people know of it for trout. It is a stocked lake, but there are a lot of largemouth bass in here too, and crappie. So you really don't know what you're going to catch. If you're using light tackle, you can go for the trout. If you want to catch something a little bit bigger, you can target those bass and some of the larger species too. So I'm just throwing a Ned rig, very basic presentation. It's something anybody can do. It's just essentially a standard small jig head. In this case here, I'm using a mushroom jig head. It's a neutrally buoyant soft plastic, so the plastic floats. The way these are designed, the head will bounce on the bottom, the body will float, and it actually looks like some type of prey on the bottom.
You mentioned the Susquehanna. You're out there all the time, not on a boat, but on a kayak, right? So what's fishing like on the Susquehanna?
Susquehanna is a legendary fishery. Coming up in a couple of months in August, we do have a pro tour coming to town. It's a kayak adventure series. People come from all over the United States and further just to fish the Susquehanna River, especially here on the North Branch. We catch a tremendous number of world-class smallmouth bass, your muskies, walleye. Keep in mind, again, kayaks have really evolved. They're not like your parents' or grandparents' kayak, sit inside. Most people are using sit-on-top kayaks. They're really developed for fishing. Super stable, you can stand up and walk around on them. A lot of the people are putting motors on them. The tournament coming up, the Kayak Adventure Series, does allow pedal drives, and motors. So depending on your skill level and the equipment or budget, you can still access the kayak fishing community on the river. And having a kayak, you can launch from pretty much anywhere that's a public launch spot, not just a formal boat ramp. You can throw them in the back of a pickup truck, on the top of some racks in a car. It's something somebody, just about anybody can do. It's easy and it's affordable, and it really is probably the best way to fish the river, especially during the summer when the river gets really shallow.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about this fishing program that you kind of developed for these two counties. What is that? How can people get more information?
Well, the Columbia Mountour Visitors Bureau has a master angler program. So what we have developed along with the iAngler app that you can get on your phone, it's totally free. You can actually go and register every different species of fish that you catch within Columbia and Mountour counties. It could be either on a lake such as here at Briar Creek, it could be in a river, so you're talking the different species of trout, muskie, walleye, smallmouth bass, largemouth bass. For each entry that you get, you don't have to measure the fish. You get a point towards at the end of the year. It's going to go through December 31st. There will be a grand prize, one for a junior angler, a youth, and one for an adult. The prize will probably be, we're looking at a couple different kayak options to give and some other gear and swag for them, but it's going to be at least a $500 grand prize that costs absolutely nothing to enter.
So all you have to do is go on your phone, right? It's an app?
It's an app.
And then you just, what? You just find the app, and what's the app again?
It's iAngler, the letter I, Angler.
iAngler, and we're showing it right now, and then you just, when you catch a fish, you just put it in.
You just take
and
a
you
photo
win a
of the
prize.
fish.
How cool is that?
It's totally easy. For every fish you enter, you get a sticker with that species on it. So you can catch 10 or 15 of one species, you're gonna get one sticker for that first fish. The first fish is gonna count, and the more species you catch, the better chance you're gonna have to win that grand prize at the end of the year.
Do you have to catch it in the Columbia and Mountour area?
It has to be within Columbia and Mountour counties. Again, you've got the entire length of the Susquehanna River, the tributaries that are coming off of it, Fishing Creek. You got reservoirs like this. As long as it's within those counties, it's going to geolocate you, and then you'll be able to enter any species you want to enter. And there's a lot of different species that are on that app for it too. So another really basic lure presentation that anybody can do and is super inexpensive is a Cinco style or a stick bait style lure. This is here is a Yum Dinger, really inexpensive, just basically a cigar shaped piece of soft plastic, weedless on a worm hook. You can throw it around structure, it won't get caught up. You can work it across kind of semi-top water. You can actually weight it down and use it subsurface, and you'll catch all sorts of bass on it. They're different sizes. You can even go down a little bit similar size, similar to the Ned rig, and actually catch crappie on it. But this is a very popular lure in lakes and in the Susquehanna River, and it'll catch just about anything. So not exactly what I was targeting with that stick bait, but even on those, again, you can catch all sorts of stuff on that type of lure. But again, this is one of those species that would qualify in the Master Angler Program. A little crappie, not a lot of size to it, but pretty little healthy fish.
So if you want more information on Columbia, Mountour counties and the fishing, hiking, biking, maybe some covered bridges, what is that website?
Right, you can just go right on to columbiamountour.com online. It has a lot of different resources on it for all the local businesses, the different fisheries, the Master Angler Program, the tournaments we have, and a lot of the covered bridges that you find in the area too. A lot of stuff on it.
They're beautiful bridges. Definitely take a trip down here. It's worth a day.
Absolutely.
Next on The Great Outdoors, we'll check out a state park in Susquehanna County.